Алло, здорово. Ща чекну. Так, вроде должно слышно быть. Так, короче, купил я себе RTX 3060, который буду стримить через OBS, а не через Radeon, как говно называлось. И вроде я чекал, и все норм по записи. Сейчас посмотрим. Звук, надеюсь, нормально. Ну, вроде слушал, вроде нормально. Должна быть и кувов так не быть, все такое. И вообще, скорее всего, я пройду вот этот Wolfenstein уже на ютубе, а потом я буду на твиче. Потому что раньше твич я не мог, из-за того, что у меня видеокарта типа плохая была для твича. Но вот я все равно буду играть в YouTube.
The first day is tough, my friend, clear to accept. It gets no easier to me. Now I can remember near how many weeks long, months maybe. Not many survive for long. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while, mate, and the luck, it was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day for day.
I'm looking for a man called Set Roth.
I have heard of him. Survived in here longer than any other. He's in...
Так, я забыл уже, что я все делал. Сейчас. Вроде нормально. Короче, кто не знал, потому что удалял сразу, поэтому видео, то типа я вот какое-то время играл, а потом все становилось в компа последние дни. Как раз когда уже собирался покупать, невозможно было даже доиграть. Ну, сейчас, надеюсь, все будет нормально.
You ever seen my daughter?
Set Roth?
Look at this Shimshin. So much muscle, a physique. What for combat?
You Set Roth?
I'm not sure yet. What do you know of Set Roth?
If that you should. Source of the Nazi technology. I'm here to rescue you.
You're here to this is wonderful. He's here to rescue me. Who will rescue him? And then, get back, Shimshin. Don't waste your time. I swore an oath to never betray the secrets of Das Yichud.
Oh, fuck your oath. People are dying. The resistance calls on you.
So it's a transaction of sorts, right? My personal freedom for the secrets I swore to keep. Sacrifice my honor on the altar of righteousness. Well, permit me a moment to consider, Shimshin. Here's my proposition to you. Aid me in closing this place down, and I will seat you and your comrades at the table of true power.
Deal.
I've been working on a little project. That machine there, it moves because of stolen Das Yichud technology. I know it very well. Now this... Don't look at this so bluntly. For this I can seize control over that machine, level the gates of this place, free everyone. I only miss one more part.
Name it.
That's a power source. Now, that machine, well, its electrical systems are powered by a detonic battery. You can find the detonic battery at the service station at the command building. It's in a different block, Block 6. If you can disable the automatic security systems monitoring the exits, you'll be able to make it into Block 6. I believe that there, at the guards barracks, there's a control module. It controls the security systems. Find a way in. Locate the control module. Disable the systems. Come back to me.
Еще, короче, ну, после этого Wolfenstein я буду проходить вторую часть. Янгблад. Я, ну, на стриме точно не буду проходить. Возможно, когда-то потом без стрима своим другом пройду. Просто коп игры не стримлю. Но, возможно, и не будем проходить. Потому что она же вроде как плохая. А вот после второй части, возможно, будет Ratchet. Обратно придет ко мне мой DualSense. Бат, что пускай поиграть. Потому что на старой видеокарте я запускал. И там было очень плохо. Графики.
Solche Dreistigkeit habe ich von Ungeziefern wie dir noch nie gesehen. Unglaublich. Da denkt man, man wüsste, wie ein Insekt denkt. Und was von ihm zu erwarten ist. Doch weit gefehlt. Du erbärmliches Stück Scheiße. Ich werde jede einzelne Kakerlake zertreten.
Как это моя станция? Вот. Не идти. Ладно, что тут? Сейчас я в микро.
be here. The control module for the security systems. Security systems disabled. Need to find Set.
Sometimes we have to find other ways of resistance than violence. The slightest adjustment of the chemicals destabilizes the mixture. Structural soundness erodes, mold develops. Security systems.
It's done.
Wow, Shimshin. What is your name, Igor?
Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz, yes, Blazkowicz. So, now the security systems are disabled. You can go past this gate, back through the factory, out the blue gate inside Block 6 where the command control building is located. Sneak inside, get the detonic battery. Please act urgently before anyone notices what you have done. Ne'etzlacha, Ingele.
What's that?
That's good luck.
Here we are. Camp Command Building.
Там наверх вроде. Но мне интересно, есть ли тут что-то. Стоп. Да, я микро включил. Подожди, а там?
Battery has to be in here somewhere.
Не вижу. Тихо, тихо. Заметил. Розетка. Тут. Видел? Нет. Собака еще. Блин, надо главное собаку убить.
Look at you. Dad's apostle. So proud of yourself.
Nice.
Ein Saboteur! Hier, den erkenne ich von der Selektion wieder.
Nein, noch davor, Bobby. Der Nachtzug.
Meine Güte, ja, du hast recht. Seinem Abzeichensurteil ist ein Amerikaner und ein Anarchist, hä?
Ein Amerikaner? Gut. Sofortige Liquidierung von ihm und allen Insassen von Block 4. Sollte eine eindrückliche Warnung sein für all die Schweine, die an einen Aufstand gedacht haben. Alarmiert sie an Faust.
Jawohl, Lagerkommandant. Dabei muss ich aber nicht dabei sein, oder? Der Gestank dieses Ortes. Nee.
Mach, was du willst. What were you thinking, you stupid idiot? Weitermachen, Herr Faust!
Natalie, you have it!
Was soll das? Leuchtet ein Befehl, verdammter Blechreiber!
For your crime, you will die like vermin. I will hunt you down. And the end of the earth I will find you. Your skin charred, your fats rendered, your kind exterminated. In the end I will feed your flesh to the furnace.
You can see it, big man. Now we're free, everyone. Understand? We return to the camp. Open the garage door, steal a vehicle, and crash through the gate. Let's go.
Розгружатися на ракеті. Где? А, ушли.
No one leaves my camp.
Вот, значит, тьма
Hate
тоже
to make
выбила.
compliments, but I might have underestimated the usefulness of your ape-like physique, Mr. Blazkowicz.
That you should. Tell me, what is it?
Das Yichud is an ancient, mystical society. For millennia, we have operated with utmost secrecy up until right now.
What do? Do you pray?
No, Mamale, we don't pray. We
Он выжил.
invent things, Mamale. The technology developed by Das Yichud is centuries ahead of anything you've ever seen or imagined, and highly dangerous in the wrong hands. And the Nazis found our safekeeping. They stole our secrets. They used them to win the war. Everything they have accomplished, everything was built upon our knowledge. But it wasn't our only safekeeper. We have hundreds of them hidden in the secret places of the world. Hundreds, some small and tentative like the ones the Nazis found. Others, great halls of knowledge stacked high, magnificent inventions, things that to you will seem like magic. Now, I can open for you the gates to such a place. Getting there will be a challenge.
What will it take?
Well, the safekeeper's hidden deep below the Atlantic Ocean. We will need a U-boat capable of great depths, that's all.
Stealing a goddamn Nazi U-boat? This is what you're proposing? Are you off your head, man?
I know how to get a U-boat, but for my plan to work, I need this thing operational. Can you do it?
I'm a Das Yichud engineer. I can do this in my sleep.
Good. We would need some additional features on it too. I will prepare a specification for you. Blazkowicz, help him out, sir, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, say it good, say it good. Oh, Mr. Blazkowicz, I will need some welding equipment, please.
Sid,
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly you were doing in this organization of yours. Was it some kind of supernatural engineering?
That's... We don't believe in things supernatural, Mama. We believe in God. Yeah, the Das Yichud is it's a philosophy. It is a way of understanding God through knowledge. It is based on pure reason, pure rational thought, not supernatural bupkis.
Huh. So everything you have created, what were you planning on using all that stuff for?
Oh, you don't understand, Mamale. There was never any purpose or intent of use beyond the act of creation. We create to commune with God. Do you see that?
You've lost me.
It's like mathematical equations.
Oh, go on, Madeline.
And each solved equation brings you closer to God.
but never intended to be used.
No, the act of creation itself is the intended use.
What does Zoe Maidel? There's yes something cooking in that Chinese house. Do you appreciate the
Аж мурашки
distinction?
пошли.
Mama, the
Пометок.
safe keep I'm about to reveal to you
Вот
is not a
Зои,
treasure
Менделе.
chamber. It is a deep geological repository, protecting some of our most dangerous creations for the sake of the outside world. The purpose already
Какие же
served.
везде прям
Do you see that?
лесенки.
Whatever helps the cause.
Ой, Господи.
Вы кто такие? А Клаус кроется, по-моему. Письмо Шарлотт. Где она еще раз? Лондон. Восьмой. Что ты? Бомбата. Кто не хочет разговаривать? Борис. А, она кто? Ешь, ешь, никто не сворует.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just my wedding ring. It's gone. I'm always so clumsy. I lost it when we got back. It's not worth much, but it's all I have left of him. Dear Sebastian.
Да, может быть. Да. Ну, возможно, не так возвращались.
Really? From Eisenbahn? I heard you go there, you never come back.
It's all thanks for that big guy. Blazkowicz, they call him. Apparently he spent the last 14 years in a madhouse.
I heard it. Shh, it's him.
Чё говорите? Ладно, пофиг. Где кольцо, Сезар?
You're looking at me for answers, are you? I have answers, you ape. Real answers of importance. Meaningful answers. None of which you would like. Most of which would make you want to lay down on your back and surrender. Most of which would put a pit in your stomach.
What do you want, Blazkowicz?
Looking for the welder. You seen it?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're right, you're right. I was meaning to sort out the railing over by the secret fountain entrance. Fucking thing fell out of my hand into the water. I'm a bit busy at the moment, but you want the welder, you go right on ahead and start swimming. The door to the secret fountain entrance is in the main room behind the table. Over there.
Makes sense.
Видел кольцо.
Jesus Christ, Tekla! Why aren't you asleep?
I try not to sleep. No telling if I'll ever wake up. Let me ask you something. He will not understand. Where do you go when you lose consciousness? Why even bother?
What?
Surprise, surprise. You have a brain. The brain is a biological computational device running an electrochemical process. Your consciousness is an emergent property of said process. Blank face like that of a baby. In other words, you are your electrochemical process. Fundamentally, you have the experience of a continuous existence. You are you at this point in time, the same you as you were in the past, and you have a sensation of riding along this continuum of being you into the future. Do you follow me? Doesn't look like it. Continuing. On occasion, the brain may be subjected to trauma, temporarily discontinuing the electrochemical process, such as a boxer being knocked out. As this occurs, the brain is no longer running its electrochemical consciousness-generating process. Hence, consciousness is lost. You lose consciousness. Pay attention now. At this point in time, your consciousness, all that is you, your continuum of being you, has ceased to exist in the physical world. Now, moments later, the electrochemical process may start up again, allowing consciousness to emerge out of the information stored in the brain. But I wonder, where are you in the meantime? No, it's too stupid. Must we not assume that at the point when consciousness is lost, the person dies? If a new consciousness appears or not in the same brain is entirely inconsequential to the dead consciousness. The new consciousness is simply a new person. Because it emerges from the same brain, it has access to all the memories and cognitive structures as a dead consciousness, so it thinks it is the same person, but in actuality, it is just an imposter, inheriting the body and brain from the previous, now dead inhabitants. Yes, like talking to a child.
What about the soul?
Soul. I knew he was stupid. There's no such thing as a soul. We are machines of biology, nothing more, nothing less. Idiot! The soul, simply a pointless concept dreamt up by priests and fairy tale men. You're an anomaly, you. An outlier. Useless. A laughing anus is what you are. What to make of you, I do not know. Are you here to help me?
You seem beyond help. What are you working on?
Gathering data. Nazi activity. Behavioral patterns. Ours. Theirs. Doing the math. Developing predictions. Where are they allocating resources? Where will they strike next? And after that, what are the larger trends triggering their actions? Figure out what choices they will make before they make them.
You talk as if the future is inevitable, as if all our choices have already been made.
You think there is such a thing as free will? You know so little of the world. You want to be the captain of your fate, do you? This fight, you will lose. You cannot go to war against physics.
My actions are my own. I know that much.
All phenomena in the physical world follow the simple rule of cause and effect. Your brain is no exception to the rule. Know the causes, you can predict the effects. The same is true for everything.
So what's with the arsenal?
Preparing for the end. I know where my road leads, and I intend to take as many Nazis with me as I can muster.
You have any experience with firearms?
Will you teach me?
Опа. Блин, жалко, что я тогда не поспал. Ламена. Мила Анна. Анна? А, и другая Анна. Я вообще уже офигел. Где кольцо? Я забыл на какую кнопку кидать.
If we're going to steal a Nazi...
Sorry, pal. Don't mean to, derail your train of thought, but I need to get through that door.
Doc, please. What I think about, I'd rather not think about.
That bad, huh?
Jay would think that when Jay seen what I have, your mind would break like an egg. How come it has not? Or maybe it has begun already and I just don't know it.
World changing. No matter who you are or what you're made of. Thing is, you and me, we just gotta ride the whirlwind. Make it through to the other side.
And kill all the Nazis?
And kill all the Nazis.
I would drink with you in celebration whenever that time comes.
Your arm.
Так, главное найти кольцо. Бабата вырос на Намибии. Что тут за кольцо?
Durchs Fenster geschaut und gesehen, wie ein paar schwarz gekleidete Männer mit den Nachbarn redeten. Die Frau weinte mit ihrem Neugeborenen auf dem Arm. Dann bin ich wieder ins Bett. Ich konnte wegen des Lärms nebenan eine Weile nicht einschlafen. Am nächsten Morgen waren sie weg. Die ganze Familie. Einfach so.
Was haben sie getan?
Keine Ahnung. Ich wüsste nicht was.
Wir dürfen nicht auffallen. Nur eine verdorbene Frucht und der ganze Korb ist hinüber.
Что-то с ребенком, видимо. Ja. Что, все тут? Бля, где это колесо? А, кстати, мог просто... Что за трек? Не помню, что это за трек. Ну, может быть, кавер.
Lousy welder. Next time you go get it, Fergus.
Где его кольцо? Подожди. Если она потеряла, они только приехали, она на втором этаже. То есть оно где-то тут, скорее всего, должно быть. Где еще оно может быть? 100% на вертолете летели. Где кольцо?
You still got it, old man. Well, that seems to be in order.
Оно же должно было провалиться куда-то, не знаю. Ниже. Же должно быть чуть-чуть видно просто-напросто. Ладно, сейчас загуглю просто. Я уже не знаю, сколько еще. Кольцо. Он на полу в туалете на 3-м этаже. Это 3-й этаж. Где этот туалет? Или это 2-й этаж? научный... видео посмотрю. Какой нахрен туалет на третьем этаже? Реально там есть туалет. Вот он.
This is turning into some kind of compulsive behavior.
Это уже прям мания какая-то. А как вообще просто мне надо было в туалете смыться? Нашлось бы кольцо. Прикол. Тян.
My lord. You found it. Thank you.
Пожалуйста.
Oh, Isha Koch, Shimshin, Isha Koch. That's all I need. Or actually, would you deliver this note to Anya? She will need the frequency of the transponder to track the thing.
William. Do you have a moment?
Hast du Blaskowitz gesehen? Schon wieder mit dieser Unsinn. Mein Gott, was ist nur los mit diesen Leuten?
I want this. With you. Like this. Always.
It will happen, William. Believe it.
Finish up your dirty laundry. We're leaving.
But not today.
Listen to my voice, Blazkowicz. Where you are now, inside sewage tunnels, the intestinal tracts of the city, and deeper below, the Berlin catacombs, the West complex, the most secure site in all Berlin, the central munition stockpile of the Nazi regime, the things we could do with those weapons. Riot, we revolt. This access route is waterlogged, impenetrable to outsiders. There's only one way to breach across the perimeter. It's a tunnel glider. The Nazis use them for maintenance down there. We've been trying for years to bring it up to working order.
Чувствую плоскость какую-то.
Phase of the plan to gain access to sets
Вообще
underwater
не нажимаю.
Use the tunnel glider to find a way into the weapons depot in the Berlin catacombs. Vanya has agreed to track your position over the transponder and provide tactical support. Good luck there, Blazkowicz. These are deep waters.
William, can you hear me? You have to make your way all the way through the sewer tunnels and into the Berlin catacombs. I'll try to guide you through. You might have to exit the tunnel glider to neutralize obstacles in your way. Don't lose track of the tunnel glider. It's your only source of oxygen.
I was a kid, and the red tide was rising. Went in the water on account of disobeying Father. Felt like my skin was on fire. Like my skin was on fire.
You are right underneath the Eisenwald prison now. Caroline told me a few inmates tried to escape through the sewer system with some valuables a few years ago. They didn't make it very far.
Years old, from the pond by the stables, came up covered in leeches. Crazy, filthy leeches.
knows no one she could trust to keep them, so she wrote them all down. I will radio the diary entries to your audio log. If you find the time, you can listen.
It's in Polish, but I'll translate. Ramona writes, May 11th, 1940. I've only been back home for 3 days, and now the Nazis have arrived in town. They killed Jakub Brozek. He was shot in the head. His horse was blocking the road. He taught me how to French kiss. I'm going to do something about this situation.
Можна всплыть тут.
The section you are in now, it's been out of commission for a long time, but some machinery might still be manually operable.
Я понял. А если побоюсь, чтобы они двигали нам? Сейчас.
Swam many water in my days. None as cold as this.
Мне туда не надо. Там что-то лежит. А так я тут только что был. Ага. Те. Ищу все. Ладно, не специально. В игре. Я уж думал.
The deep basin was used to regulate overflow. You will have to find a way to reach the platform on the other side.
А я в трупе все.
May 12, 1940. The Nazis have taken over the police station. They're asking local people to volunteer for service. I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to find a way to kill them. May 18th, 1940. Daytime, I care for the sick working at the asylum. On the evenings, I go to town to prepare supper for the Nazis at the police station. They seem to trust me. I think I can lure one of them away. If I can get a Nazi alone, I think I can kill him. I have never killed anyone. I don't know how to fight or fire a weapon. I will have to be smart about it. I miss the university. Perhaps what I'm about to do will be a learning experience.
Age 11. Swam across Forney Lake on a bed over 10 soldiers. It wasn't as dark as this.
Понял. Всё, вообще не понял. Течение выносит. Вылезай. А, она уже взорвалась. Не, ну туда плыть ради какой-то золотой статуэтки. Сорян.
June 25, 1940. The Nazi appears to have a very high opinion of his mother. I learned this as he was bleeding to death at the end of my knife in the outhouse next to the bakery. Mutti, Mutti, he whimpered. My hands were shaking, nearly dropped my knife. I had told him I would kiss him, and he let me lead him outside into the night.
Или все-таки надо?
November 29th, 1940. The Nazi appears to love his sausage. I learned this as he kept on eating his supper, even though the cyanide must have ruined the flavor. His eyes rolled back, all white, yet he kept chewing. The cyanide I stole from my mother's cabinet. At times, I am struck with pangs of remorse. But then, I think of Jakub Brozek.
Age 32. Swam the cesspools beneath Death's Head's axe laps. But it wasn't as dirty as this.
У меня даже пистолет есть.
William, directly above you are the catacombs. There's an elevator that can take you right into the weapons depot.
А, что тут неинтересно. Ничего. Ну, дальше искать хочу. Доступ где? Очень важно.
This is the second phase of the plan to get access to Set's underwater safekeep. In this munition stocks there is a cargo train. The train is packed full. Small arms, artillery shells, torpedoes and such for distribution to the Nazi war machine. You will steal this train. Small arms will be used to strengthen our fighters, but the real target is securing the torpedo delivery. This will allow you to board and seize control of a Nazi U-boat. But first things first, steal the train.
А, наверное, Г. Нет.
Locate the
Ну да, Г.
train and drive it to the abandoned underground train station north of there. Our people will be waiting for you at the station. Klaus will give you further details on the ground.
А, я понял. Метро. Лайт.
May 29th, 1941. The Nazi appears to have been brought up. Ramona writes, May 2nd, 1941. The Nazi appears to become sleepy after climaxing. I learned this as his little soldiers were leaking out of me onto his sheets, and his face turned blue. From the rope I applied to his neck in his slumber. Tomorrow is my 18th birthday. May 29th, 1941. The Nazi appears to have been brought up lazy. I've learned this when I outran 3 of them carrying a crate of grenades. I think I'm pregnant. I wish I knew how to use a gun.
Все, закончилось. Не могу запрыгнуть. Раскладка надо сменить. Может, ой. А вот. Опять испугался. Где? Так. Ладно.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will miss you when you get there.
Что ж он не умирает? Вот тут там зарядись. А, надо взять турель, пострелять, потом отойти, зарядить. Брони как-то мало, у меня не могу найти.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will miss you when you get there.
Погнали. Все равно не пробиваю. Этих там. Тихо, тихо. Фух. Мощная. Так, куда мне?
Get out clean? Anyone following you?
No.
No? What do you mean, no? Yes?
I have a friendly face. Delivers to the naval yard. Alles in Ordnung, Horst?
Du, nimm nicht so viele Kisten, sonst merken die, dass etwas nicht stimmt.
Ja. They supply the torpedoes to all the Nazi U-boats in Europe. You will hide in the torpedo. Horst will slip it back into main supply. And you will wake up on a U-boat for breakfast time. Once we have a U-boat, we take it to Set's secret safekeep, yeah? Hey, sailors, get in the way. Bang, bang, soda pop.
Come on, man. I'll fuck the pig, you just hold the ears.
Okay, Carrera Johnny. Get in the torpedo. Once you board the U-boat, patch this thing into the communication room and raise the antenna buoy. We need radio contact.
The dark dreams seem to fade. Too far out of reach. For now, I just miss the light.
Думал, у него глушитель стоит до сих пор. Что за шрапнель ударил? Какое-то улучшение дробовика. Я понял. Рикошетит. Ой, так передержаться быстрее. Вдруг что?
Achtung an alle Besatzungsmitglieder! Hier spricht Kapitän Krieger! Wir haben einen dritten Passagier vor. Das Torpedo am Gesicht. Bewaffnet euch und kümmert euch um das Problem. Bastard! Attention, hostile enemy. You're being addressed by the commander of this vessel, Captain Anton Krieger. Surrender immediately and you will be treated fairly and in accordance with maritime law.
August 9th, 1941. The Ramona writes, July 6th, 1941. The Nazi appears to be overly devoted to his police station. I learned this while tossing grenades into the building. 7 grenades went in, but not a single Nazi came out. Does killing Nazis make me a murderer? Don't know. Don't think so. I'm not a soldier, but this is what soldiers do. And I have to steel myself from emotion, like a soldier does. August 9th, 1941. The Nazi appears to be highly gullible. I learned this as I pretended I was drowning and he dove in to save me, body armor and all. I had only to apply the gentlest of pressures to push him down until he stopped struggling. I am pregnant. It's not showing, but I think mother suspects. I've decided to find an apartment for myself.
Короче, я хотел сказать, что когда мы тогда освободили из тюрьмы нашего главного друга, можно сказать, не знаю, с которым мы с самого начала игры вот этот самолетик. Там, когда мы пролазили, когда он открывал, а я пролазил через ворота вот так вот. То, короче, когда я первый раз понял, то на меня сразу напал чувак, и мы с друг другом резались. Ну, вот это когда анимация, когда на тебя враг нападает, и с друг другом вот так ножом. Я думал, это скрипт. Я вот когда вот второй раз проходил сейчас, то я думал, почему это не произошло опять. А это, видимо, просто типа ситуация. Ну, уже было не раз такое, что нападают так. То есть там мне просто так повезло. Тут рикошет. Че? Да, этот ловушка. Перестреляли. О, я их убил. Черные. А, у меня один патрон так. Один другой так. Второй. С обычными.
August 30th, 1941. I have my own apartment 2 floors above the bakery. I can't have this Nazi baby inside me anymore. It has to come out. I took some pills from my mother's cabinet. They did not work. All they did was make me sick.
Achtung! Ab sofort melden sich alle wichtigen Besatzungsmitglieder auf der Brücke. Kontaminierungskorps bewaffnet euch und kümmert euch um den Eindringling.
Ramona writes, September 3rd, 1941. The Nazi appears to be a reckless driver. I learned this after I cut his brake line and his car went over a cliff as he drove down the mountain. I didn't see it happen, but there was a picture in the paper. I had a friend at the university who successfully terminated her pregnancy through consumption of pennyroyal oils. I have written her for instructions.
Ihr bleibt komplett abgeriegelt, bis die Lage geklärt ist. Das ist ein Befehl!
Я смогу. Видите, у нас надо брать. Где-то останавливал.
Radio thingamajig. See if my people are on the airwaves. Ah, the antenna buoys. Buoy. Buoy. Silly word. Cat's in the bag.
Keep the channel open, Blazkowicz. We are inbound. Tracking your signal. You know what you have here, Captain Blazkowicz? This is the Eva's Hammer, the crown jewel of the Nazi U-boat fleet. There's a nuclear cannon on this boat. Correction. Our nuclear cannon. Some backbone on this here magnificent fucking U-boat, Captain. I'll give him that. Took the decryption keys to the nuclear cannon to his grave.
It won't fire?
Well, not the nuclear warheads, no. There I was, piling to ram a big proper atom bomb down Death's throat.
So let's find decryption keys.
The actual physical nuclear decryption keys are not kept on planet Earth. They're stored at the Nazi lunar base. U-boat captains are required to learn them by heart. Well, the lunar base is the most secure facility the Nazis have. It's where they do all their top secret research these days.
What's your point?
Caroline and Anya are working on a bunker HQ.
Engelach, we are here.
My father taught me this rhyme as a child. There are many other songs for different places.
Oh, no cock-a-doodle-doo. You fancy that'll open something? You should move out of the way. Move. Oh, fuck me in the head.
Can you feel the earth trembling?
This entryway hasn't been used for centuries. Step inside. Mr. Blazkowicz, please. Very good. How do you kindle a stage? Let's get the show on the road.
I tell you, I have waited for this moment. There was many among us who wanted to even the balance of the war. But things happened fast. Our gatekeepers were murdered and some were exiled. But some succeeded. Yeah, we have begun to transfer much knowledge to the governments who fought the Nazis.
Я хотел уже предположить, он типа еврей.
Till the Nazis dropped the atom bomb. Well, there was no hope then. I remember when the Das Juchert would gather in places like this, it was brimming with life and the channels of nature was open. But now, I think we may be the last to visit. Here we are.
But let me see. Warning. Blah, 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 blah. Bobby Meisters, just step inside. Yeah? There's a transition chamber. The main hall.
Wait. What do you mean, warning?
Yeah, warning. The instructions are old and faded. Let's go.
This we use to get to the main hall. I don't recognize these symbols. Oh, let me... What?
You should go next there, Blazkowicz. I'll cover the rear, all right?
Так, ладно, продолжим уже потом. Это очень интересно.
That's a very, very good place. Powerful. Looking at research, that's... I almost shot my pants with that thing. Huh?
Ладно.